Good morning, and welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Jr. Show, video podcast edition. As you already know, this video will be on my YouTube channel, Brandon Jr. Show, Janeau Show. Um, so, go watch videos, like them, comment on them, you do what you gotta do. New podcast episode out as well. Brandon News Show on podcast platforms everywhere. You go listen to that. I got another one tomorrow that I'm gonna do. So get ready for that. So let's go. So last night I posted on my social media pages. Also Brandon News Show, Janeau Show. That today's video is gonna be from me to you, and I was thinking about that. For me to use it, I always say this video is more of a personal one. It's more personal. It's more, me pretty much telling you guys, the listeners or watchers or whatever you're doing, about, me. Hopefully, it'll be words of, it can help you one day. I don't think it's gonna, people so right now are just so, don't want to be told anything, so I get it, understand it. So for the last couple of days, especially like yesterday, I was like thinking about things, and I don't really say pet peeve. It's not pet peeve, but I would say the one thing that you know, irritates me probably about this world sometimes is the sayings and the meanings, this dumbass meaning that, that love is powerful. Now, love is powerful, it is, but when they start to say, we need more love in this world when it comes to like racial relations and all that shit, I don't think that. I think we got enough love in the world. I think we know, what we love about each other. We know what we love about each other's backgrounds, cultures, ethnicities, everything. I think we got enough love in this world for that. But what I think we really need more and more is respect for each other. I think that's the thing. I think that we got enough love. We don't have that much respect for each other. We don't respect each other's minds. We don't respect each other's. I know people that love people, but don't give a damn about them speaking their mind because they don't respect them speaking their minds. They don't respect, people's personal. They don't respect people's personal, mental, emotional, or spiritual space. We don't have that a lot. We don't have people that just respect, people's personal, mental, emotional, and spiritual space. We don't respect it. Which brings me to why I felt like I want to do this video today. Later on today, I'm gonna be on Instagram Live talking about mental health. My guy Tosh and we're gonna be talking about mental health, and I feel like mental health. I've said this enough that I feel like mental health right now is starting to become like a business. It's not even about people really getting to the gist of it. I think mental health is becoming a business. Like I said, I think this country is starting to see how much money they could pull in for mental health. So they're like, let me figure this out. So I scream and go get your mental health checked and all that stuff. But like I said, when I was a kid, I didn't see that shit. I didn't see that shit at all. I didn't see mental health as a thing. I didn't see it. Um, so for me, you know, um, mental health. For me, mental health is a very personal journey you have to go on. You know, but I also feel like when it comes to mental health, I think there's like three stages you could be in when it comes to mental health. Three stages. What I mean by the three stages of mental health, this is the three people I feel like have mental. This is mental health to me for three people. Three stages, three people. Like there are different types of mental health that you pretty much have to me. The first one is the person that let shit fester, they let shit build up, and they don't really address it. They just like it is what it is, and then that shit like gets to your mindset. Like you know, you don't really talk about it. You never really have anything to talk. Like you don't address what is bothering you. You just let shit just fester up, and it builds and it builds and it builds, and then you explode. You know, you lose your mind on people, and people are like, "What the fuck? Why are you going crazy on us? What we do?" But because you know you don't know how to express your emotions, you just automatically just you take that and you let mental health just you let whatever it was that was storing, you let it store to the point where you couldn't accept any more in your life, any more situations in your life. And to those people, you need help. And that's not a joke. I know I laugh, but I'm serious. Those are the people that you really need to go to therapy and sit down because you need to figure out why you don't want to show your emotions. That is crazy. In this world that we live in now, you gotta show your emotions. I don't care what nobody say. You gotta show your emotions. Then you got two. And then the second, type of people that have mental health are the people that, you know, those people at least will give you. Those people will build let that shit build up and then they explode. Then you got the other type of people with mental health that just explode for no apparent reason. They need help too, because you're too emotional. You're highly emotional. And that, to me, is a very dangerous thing, too, because you can't just be that fucking emotional in certain situations. Like, that just, you can't. You can't. If you gotta walk away, leave. But, not everything needs to be an argument, and not everything needs to be a conversation. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be honest, I'm 60-40 with that. I hope I could say I was the other person, but the other, mental health people that I think. But I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not gonna lie. I would say I'm 60-40. I'm still to this point of like, my thing with this is like, I'm not highly emotional, but I am when it comes to certain situations. I feel how I feel. Stop trying to change how I feel. I think that's the way, that's the thing about life. Like, I'm not you, you're not me. Stop trying to make it seem like we all got the same idea, same situation going on. No, the fuck we don't. You can stop that right now. So that's what mental health to me. But I think and like I said, I hope I'm this other people that have mental health. And to me, the other half of mental health, those people is a situation happens, but yet of letting it fester, letting it build to a point where they can't control it, or just becoming highly emotional. They take their time with it. They take a couple of days, maybe even a week, and they break down what happened, how it happened, and more importantly, what am I gonna do about it now? To those people, I'm trying to be like y'all, because those are the people that know that it takes a minute. It's gonna take a while. Those are the people that will always walk away from a certain situation just because they know it could go left, it couldn't go left. But let me go sit somewhere. And those are the people that I think you gotta let them think. You gotta let them have their moment to come up with an idea. You have to let them you gotta let them come to you. Those are the people that will come to you and will actually have a real conversation with you. There's a lot of people, those other two, it's gonna be a while because, the one that just blew up, it took a long time. It's gonna be a long time for that person to calm the fuck down because he's had so much shit on his mind for so long that it's like, once they explode, the worst thing you could do to a person like that has festered so much shit in their life and they just explode on you. The worst thing you could ever do is try to talk to them or talk them down off the cliff. Let them calm down, let them get their mind right, and then they will come to you. They will have that conversation with you. Stop trying to run and try to get them to have a conversation with you, because that's just actually sparking a damn flame. You're not really helping anything. You're making it worse, actually, to be honest with you. The second person is the highly emotional one. That's a person that just don't know how to really get their emotions in check. So they're gonna always go completely left every time because they don't know how to truly control what they're trying to say and how they feel. Those are the people that also really need help because those are the people that, they got so much shit just wrong. They don't know where it starts from. So they got anger, they got sadness, they got happiness, they got all that shit mixed up into one. So it's a very scary situation you're being. And then of course, like I said, the third person is people that I'm trying to be more like, where they are calm. They let the situation happen, and they're emotional, but they understand their role. And those are the people with mental health that I actually try to get to be more like I said, I'm more like 60-40. I'm more over the top with the emotion. I'm not super emotional, I'm not, but it's just like certain situations, like once I said what I said, I don't want to repeat what the fuck I said. I said it for a reason. Stop asking me what the fuck I said. I said it already. Or stop telling me to go do something. Like, now I'm really not going to go do that shit because stop telling me to go do something because that pisses me off. Like, you acting like I'm not going to go do it at all. I move at my pace, not y'all's. Stop trying to get me to move at your pace. I'm not you. If you want somebody to do that shit, go call somebody that can actually move at your pace. I'm not that person. So that's the thing. I feel like, those people that I talked about, they are good people, man. They're really solid people. They're really good at what they do. Being mentally sound is a very important thing. And I think that, we got to respect each other's mental space. We really do, man. We got to respect each other's mental space because we respect each other's mental space because how we break down things in life, we all do it at certain times in different situations and then different verifications of how we do things. So we got to be very cautious of how we treat certain people nowadays because, yes, mental health is a very important topic, but it shouldn't be the topic that gets people to a point where they can't fathom conversations with people anymore because they know it's going to turn into something. So I would say be very aware of the people you're talking to. Be very aware of it because those are the people that, like I said, you don't know if you're talking to somebody that has been festering feelings for years or days or months or whatever, weeks. We don't know. You don't know if you're talking to somebody that is highly emotional, so they think everything you're saying and trying to do is a problem. So they just explode every time. You're like, okay, I can't talk to that person because they explode every time. But you never ask them like, why you have that feeling? Why is that? Why you always do that? When they're calm, don't ask them that when they're angry. Hey, wait till they're calm down, cool, collected, because they will actually tell you why. And then you got people that are not highly emotional. They're not highly emotional, and they don't sit with a lot of things for long, but they do have to come up with a mindset of knowing. They have to come up with their own indication of who they are. They have to figure out who they are first. They got to figure out how the situation affects them, and then they can explain to you, how they feel about the situation. So be very aware. Yes, mental health is very real. Mental health is I'm not a spokesman for mental health or anything like that, but I see the stages I could be in, and I would say, if you know any other people that could have different situations, I feel like this is just the way we. I think mental health is a very important thing. We need to learn about it more and more. And like I said, you need to learn more and more about it. Tune in to me and my guy Tosh on Instagram Live today, noon. And we'll be talking about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of y'all day. And like I said, I'll be on Instagram Live, Brandon Janeau Show, JANEAU Show. Tune in and talk to you guys soon. Peace.